Alright, this project is going to be about Fauvism portraits. You're actually going to do a self-portrait based in the style of Fauvism colors. Fauvism, as you can see from the screen here, is full of bright, bold, really saturated colors, often put very roughly on the canvas, and with different colors kind of put next to each other without blending necessarily from one shade into the other. This style of painting was developed in France at the Salon during the beginning of the 20th century. That should say by Henri Matisse and André Derain. It was a style called Fauvism, which literally translates to the wild beast, because it was a sarcastic comment by art critic Louis Vucels, who was basically making fun of him, of like, oh my god, what are these people doing? Put this up here. This isn't great art. However, obviously, now we look back and see it very differently. They had a very important movement in the art world, this idea of expressive color as opposed to just painting what you naturally see in the world around you. These artists were more concerned with how color can look emotional as opposed to representational. So the idea that you could express your feelings through the colors as opposed to just showing you what it looks like. I don't know why all of my slides are cut off at the bottom. Sorry about that. But anyways, you can see again, like these are natural pictures. You know, they look like a human being. They're a little simplified, which is fine. Yours can be simplified too. We're going to base it off of a photograph, so you can simplify the photograph and get rid of some of the tiny details and kind of smooth things out so you have bright, bold patches of color. But you really want to exaggerate the color. You really want to dial up. We don't want pastels. We don't really want gray colors. You want colors that are going to be bold and stand out in the portrait that you create. So I did this project as a magazine collage before, so that was me in 6th grade when I was a tiny baby human just like you. And here is the collage that we created of filling that in with bright, exaggerated colors. You can see my hair is not pink, and I am not nearly this tan, but in a Fauvism portrait, it's okay to exaggerate those colors, really pump them up, and make them much more vibrant and bold. It's not to say you can't have some light tones. The idea is that you're taking what nature already has and just really dialing it up. So, you know, the bark on in the fence were probably just a brown, but here we can turn them into this really bold, bright, putting like greens next to reds. The same thing here. This was a colorful group of plants, but it was not this colorful. This idea of these really soft, kind of puffy, leaving marks still showing, having things be kind of rough and very expressive is something that you would want to do in your work.